A man of great vision, unmatched integrity, and boundless compassion. The one who changed the course of industries, gave back to society, and left a legacy that India will cherish forever. This is the story of Ratan Naval Tata, a name equivalent to humility, philanthropy, and leadership. Phase 1. Early Life and Family. Ratan Tata was born on December 28, 1937, in Mumbai, India. Raised in the lap of one of India's most influential business families, his childhood wasn't as easy as it seemed. His parents separated when he was just 10. The young Ratan and his brother Noel were raised by their grandmother, Lady Navajbai Tata. His deep connection with his grandmother had a profound impact on his values, instilling in him humility, resilience, and a sense of responsibility towards others. These early years shaped the man who would later lead India's largest conglomerate. Phase 2. Education and Early Struggles. Ratan Tata's journey to greatness was not an easy one. After schooling in Mumbai, he moved to United States to study architecture at Cornell University. But even after returning to India, his path was not laid out in gold. He started at the very bottom, working as a blue-collar employee at Tata Steel, shoveling limestone in the furnace. His first major test came when he took over Nelco, a struggling electronics company. Despite his best efforts, Nelco eventually failed. But this failure was a lesson in resilience, one that would define his leadership style. Phase 3. Transforming the Tata Group. In 1991, Ratan Tata took over the reins of the Tata Group as its chairman. At that time, the group generated $5.7 billion in revenue. Under his leadership, the company transformed into a global powerhouse. Ratan Tata spearheaded the acquisitions of international companies, including Jaguar Land Rover in 2008 for $2.3 billion, Corus Steel for $12.9 billion in 2007, and Tetley Tea for $450 million in 2000. These moves positioned the Tata Group as a global player, with operations in over 100 countries and annual revenues reaching $100 billion by 2011. Today, Tata companies employ over 935,000 people worldwide, with businesses ranging from salt to software and automobiles to hospitality. Phase 4. Ratan Tata's philosophy. When compassion meets business. What set Ratan Tata apart was his deep sense of compassion. His vision wasn't just about profits, it was about people. He once said, "I don't believe in taking right decisions. I take decisions and make them right." In 2008, he introduced the Tata Nano, priced at rupees around 1 lakh. It was just $2,000 at that time, the world's most affordable car. Though the car did not succeed commercially, the motivation behind it was to make cars affordable for the common man, which highlighted his desire to solve real-world problems. Phase 5. Philanthropy and Social Impact. Ratan Tata's contributions extended far beyond business. Through the Tata Trust, he directed a substantial part of group's profit to philanthropic causes. Tata Trusts, which owns 66% of Tata Sons, has funded various projects in education, healthcare, rural development, and more. In education, Tata Trusts have impacted over 10 million students through scholarships and other initiatives. Healthcare has also been a priority, with the Tata Medical Center in Kolkata serving as a premier institution for cancer care. His contributions to rural development have touched millions of lives, providing clean water and supporting sustainable farming. Phase 6. Personal life. Despite his immense wealth, Ratan Tata lived a modest life. He never married, choosing to devote himself to his work and philanthropic efforts. Phase 7. Leadership in Crisis. One of the most defining moments of his leadership came during the tragic 26/11 Mumbai attacks. The iconic Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, owned by the Tata Group, was one of the prime targets. In the aftermath, Ratan Tata personally visited the families of all the employees affected by the attacks. The Tata Group provided full compensation for every employee's family, including lifelong education for children and comprehensive health care. Phase 8: Global Influence and Legacy. Under Ratan Tata's leadership, the Tata Group became a global name. Tata Motors now ranks among the top automakers in the world. Tata Consultancy Services (TCS) is one of the largest IT services providers globally, with a market capitalization of over $190 billion. When Ratan Tata stepped down as chairman in 2012, the group's revenues had grown more than 40 times, making Tata Group one of India's largest and most respected conglomerates, contributing to over 4% of India's GDP. Phase 9: Lessons from Ratan Tata. The integrity and vision. What can we learn from Ratan Tata? First and foremost, integrity. Throughout his life, he stood by his values, believing in doing what was right, not just what was profitable. His legacy is one of empathy and long-term vision. Whether it was launching initiatives for the common man or expanding his business globally, his leadership has left an indelible mark on India and the world. In conclusion, in his 86 years, Ratan Tata transformed industries, uplifted millions, and set a gold standard in leadership. As India celebrates his life, his values, vision, and compassion will always continue to inspire the future generations. Ratan Tata, an icon of leadership, philanthropy, and kindness. A true legend. We bow to you, Ratan Tata, sir.
A person that has not to face any difficulties, I think, ends up being a person that's an unreal person in the world because he doesn't know how to deal with difficulties. You should do what you believe is right. It may be the tougher decision, it may be the tougher option, but if deep inside you, you know that it's the right decision for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons, then you should go ahead and take it. And I would hope that you look at being ethical and holding the value systems which you want this country to have. You need to give back to society some of the learning you have done to do something for your country and for society. And you shouldn't merely consider yourself successful based on the prosperity you gain for yourself, but you should go home at night feeling satisfied if you have made a difference. That difference is something each one of us can make. And we'll have failures and we've had frustrations, but it's a continued commitment that we have to the world around us, to ourselves and to the people of India.